fricatives are the sounds through which friction is created, right? The air pressure is blocked, right? It is partially blocked, basically, and the air passage is made very narrow, okay, very tight. And the air pressure which is allowed at the end of the sound is very turbulent, right? And the result is fricative sound, right? So air passage blocked partially, and then the release is turbulent, and the sound is fricative, right? There are many fricative sounds in English, like f and v, right? Bilabial fricatives, f and v, right? And then s and z, alveolar fricative, s and z. Just imagine, like when you are to produce the sound s, right? So you create basically a turbulence at the alveolar ridge with the help of your tongue, right? So the sound is s, right? Which is voiceless, s, and then sh, right? And j. These are also fricative sounds. Sh and j, right? Post-alveolar. Sh and j, right? And then in English, one more sound is labeled as fricative, and that is h, right? So f, v, s, z, sh, j, and h, right? And fricative sounds are basically the sounds through which the turbulence is created. Let me just show you this definition of fricatives. Like fricative structure, the kind of structure is fricative. Partially obstructed and turbulent airflow is allowed, right? S and Z, right? And then there are fricatives which are called strong fricatives, like the sibilant fricatives, S, sh, and Z and j. These are the, also called the hissing sounds, right? Or strong fricatives, okay? So these are the fricative sounds. This is the animation for fricatives, right? Like how this pressure is created. You see here, this pressure is created here, right? And then it is released in terms of turbulence, creating turbulence and friction, and the resultant sound is fricative, right? For the case of f, this lower lip would touch the upper teeth, right here, f, right? F and v, right? Labiodental fricatives, f and v, right? Like in words like fire and various, the first sound in various, v, and then with the help of the tip of the tongue, right, you will touch alveolar ridge for sounds like s and z, right? S, the voiceless fricative, alveolar fricative, and then z, right? The voiced, right? And then at the post-alveolar, when you would be required to pronounce sounds like sh and j, right? So the pressure would be created here, the turbulence would be created here at this spot, which is the post-alveolar, right? So these are the fricative sounds which are very common in English, and these are, found in English words like fire, f, and various, v, and sat, s, right? And similarly, like should, the sh sound in should, that's also fricative. And similarly, j, like closure, j. So the j sound is also post-alveolar, voiced fricative. And in English, one more sound is found, which is also, labeled as fricative, h sound, right? H, right? That is also one fricative sound labeled in English as fricative. So these are the fricative sounds, and in fricative, the air is blocked, and then the release is in case of a very narrowed air passage, right? And that is turbulence, friction, and the sounds are called fricatives.